Hello everyone, the cherry blossoms are in full bloom right now at UBC, and there's a lot going on in the world right now as well, but this is just a week in the life of me in my corner of the world as a journalism grad student, as I navigate my day with my studies and with social life and etc. I also have some internship application tips at the end, so stay tuned for that. This is my fit for today. And then actually, this is my view outside the window currently with the cherry blossoms. It's so pretty. So I was just doing my makeup right here.
Yeah. And then somebody said cabana. Is this 영상 or?
영상이야. 뭐 한마디 해주시죠.
저 밴쿠버 너무 오랜만인데
얼마 만이야?
한 4 months,
Oh
4개월
my gosh. 떡볶이.
내 사랑 떡볶이. 내 사랑 비늘 이루어진 떡볶이. 캐로나 진짜 캐로나 살면은 그냥 모든 게 감사하게 돼. 그냥 even the most littlest 진짜.
Back in my dorm after meeting my friends at Original Beanery, where we had some tteokbokki, and actually it was my birthday in February, now it's March, but my friend's visiting from Kelowna after a while, so she got me a few things for my birthday present. This cute capybara pen, and this cleanser, and also this cute notebook. She also wrote me a card, and I'm gonna be reading it right now. She to call me Koala because that's my nickname in my undergrad because people said I look like a koala. I don't know if I do now. Do I? But yeah. Oh, that's a really touching card. I'm not gonna read it out loud, but yes. We've been friends for ever since the first year of undergrad, and now I'm in my first year of masters, so I think it's really cool to catch up with friends after a while and just catching up on life. I'm gonna be going to Pilates soon, so I'll show you some footage of that. Now ready to go to Pilates.
Beautiful job. Alright guys, when you're ready, we're going to start to climb our way all the way up, and we're going to be turning to face this room. So we're going to be starting off walking both of our legs out. 4, 9, 8, 7. For you can just take modification and just bring that right knee in and out. Choose what feels best for you. So good for embrace that pain. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful job. We're still on our left.
Hey, so now I'm back from Pilates and also went to dinner at the dining hall with some SJC people, so from St. John's College, which is where I live, and I spent too long talking to them because now it's like 9 p.m. almost and I need to get some work done. I made a chia pudding with bananas for tomorrow, and if you're wondering what that small brown thing is, it's actually cinnamon honey that's stuck to the bottom, but I'm gonna mix it tomorrow when I eat it. Okay, so I basically woke up so late today. I didn't go to my morning class, which is media law. I think I skipped that class like the most because like by Wednesday I'm like super tired. And I think my lesson is that I shouldn't try to do too many things in one day, like on a Tuesday. And I should just spread it out in the week because I don't know, yesterday I was reflecting and I realized I did like 10 billion things. And I think I should have just gone to sleep or something when I came back home, like relaxed and be human and rest instead of, you know, trying to like get ahead of everything. I mean, obviously sometimes you do need to push yourself, but these days I'm learning more about how to stop yourself as well, how to balance the diligence with rest, where when you rest, you just like really just rest without thinking about anything else. Okay, so I'm doing my makeup because I have another class at 1:30. Once again, many things to do today. But you know what? I'm actually really grateful that I get to live this life like on campus as a grad student. It can be hard at times, but honestly I think I should be grateful that I even have the opportunity. So yeah, too much on the right side. Also, like 2 people complimented me on the sparkle underneath my eyes that I do. I saw this in like a Korean makeup tutorial like 2 years ago. I just like always do this makeup because I never bothered to try anything else. I also really like to use my eyebrow pencil. I know it's weird. Just do this to make my eyes pop a bit more. and I get my trusty eyelash curler. And honestly, I don't have the time to obsess over my face because, well, I woke up late, but also there's too many things to do. I do like to do blush these days. It's not something I always did, for this one at least. But I don't want to look like a clown, so I try not to do too much of that. Then we want to do the lips. Just put some color in it. Yeah, that's it. Goodbye. And now I'm gonna go to the dining hall. These days it's spring, so I really want to wear like my leather jacket or something. But you know what? It's still really cold, and I'm just like never graduating this winter weather. It seems.
Beautiful job. For 3, for 2. Turn sway side to side from here. Beautiful job. 6 more counts here. 4.
Guys, we finished Pilates. This is Vicky.
Hi. Oh, I thought it was your friend. Look at this.
Right?
I'll just explain why.
I'm wearing a hoodie. I'm also wearing a hoodie. Today I'm actually not feeling that great. As much as it is a week in the life, I want to make it a realistic week in the life, and today I don't know, I just feel down, and I think there are days like that. There are different factors that are contributing to that, but yeah. I have class at 2, so I'm just going to be getting lunch at the dining hall before I go to class, which lasts 3 hours. It's my AMNI class, which is like classical studies. And I do look forward to class. And after that, I'm going to be going to InterVarsity Bible study session with InterVarsity Club for graduate students. And yeah, not as productive, but hopefully after class I can build some momentum, and maybe at the dining hall I can do some work too. But yeah, just wanted to document because sometimes the day feels like crap.
Like a really popular show, and yeah.
The
That's
oh, it's BITT.
Oh.
Yeah, it's really popular. They're releasing, obviously right now they're in the second season.
Yeah.
But they release every like Thursday.
In and out.
In 1 year.
Hello, today is Friday and I haven't really tied my hair up yet. It's kind of messy, but anyways, I'm gonna be doing some admin work, like checking my emails, checking a grade that just came out that's relevant for the second draft that my group and I are writing for investigative journalism course. And after that, I'll be going to lunch with my friend from residence, and then I have to head to low heat. Also, I just wanted to quickly film some tips about getting internships as part of this video because that's what I've been doing for the past few weeks. Yeah, so some tips that I would give, even though I am not an expert on this or anything, but just from my experience, I think networking is so key. I was just eating at the dining hall the other day and I was just really thankful to God because I realized that, and I know this sounds like bragging, but that's just how I felt. I just realized that every single opportunity that I applied to this year, I either got like an interview for it or I got an offer for it. I applied to a total of like 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5 places. Oh, actually there's one place that didn't get back to me, but I think I was past the deadline for that. Anyways, and the two other ones, one of them was like a summer internship as well, which I got an interview, and the other one was like a conference from which you can develop into like internship stages. And for those two, because those organizations are pretty interconnected, I went to this event and I was just networking at this pub while drinking an espresso martini and just talking to the people there, like the educational coordinator there, and talking to them about issues that matter to me and just really connecting on a personal level. And I realized that is so important, especially in today's day and age when everything's so technological and you can just do everything online. I think face-to-face connections just make you stand out so much more. And even the education coordinator there said that, like, you know, if you just apply through the application portal, it's just like another resume, but putting a face to the resume makes a whole lot of difference. And so actually I would also suggest, number 2, to personalize your applications. And I did this more for the organizations for which values align to me a lot more, but for organizations that didn't really match my values, yes, I'm talking like politically, I just more so mentioned my skills, but still like made a personal connection of why I would want to work there, and that was still genuine. So it's really good to have a cover letter to send to the application, and especially when they request one. Actually, I would like to reiterate the importance of networking, because when I was not in the Master of Journalism program, like before coming in, I thought like when I looked at solder students at UBC, I would be like, why are they trying so hard? Why are they like posting everything on LinkedIn and trying to like network at all these events? Like, I would just rather spend my time doing something else. And I didn't really like the idea of like selling myself or trying to portray a front or like to have these business conversations when I would rather connect at a genuine level, on a personal level. But I realized that networking can be like that. Networking can be connecting more on a personal, genuine level, because we're all people in the end, and we're not like our resumes and we're not our LinkedIn profiles. I'm just saying, like, I realize the importance of networking and I've been trying to do that more. So go to like as many events as possible if you can. Obviously don't try to do everything because that's a fast way to burn out. So I try to balance things with school, even like social hangouts. Sometimes I'll even like prioritize meeting friends over like networking, because you need those things as well, and they're very valuable as well. I think for my internship, for the big one that I got this year, I got a total of 2. For that one, I again really was genuine about my cover letter, and I really showed like why interning there matters to me. As an intern, they're not looking for like perfection, like, oh, you know how to use every Adobe software and like you're already so skilled. Like, why else would you be interning then? You're there to learn. So I think what's also important is to show like your willingness to learn, as everybody says, and your work ethic, and really try to show, not tell, like demonstrate where does your work ethic come through in the work that you do or that you have previously done. Once they see that, I think they would more so like see you as an intern who could also excel at their workplace. So yeah, these are just my 2 cents on getting internships, and for journalism specifically. And I also want to mention that last year, at this time, I was also applying to a bunch of internships, trying to get a summer internship, and I got 0. So I just tutored over the summer. It's really fascinating to me as well that it is this year that I am getting all the opportunities that I set my heart to. And I think it's really because last year was not the right timing and I was trying to rush things. I truly believe that there is such a thing as God's timing. And although if I share this, it's gonna make this video too long, but basically last summer, like in July-ish, is when I got the confirmation more so about my calling and why I am doing journalism and what my purpose is through that. It was after that things really kicked up for me. So I just want to say that sometimes you could do everything right, or maybe I did things wrong last year, I don't know. I think I do have more knowledge about like applying to things after getting into the Master of Journalism program. And once again, like that's another example of networking. Like through the Master of Journalism program, I have like my professors, my internship coordinator who are there to help me out. So that also plays a big part, not gonna lie. Although like the big internship I did that on my own. Sometimes you can be trying really hard, doing everything, but you're not getting anything. And I think sometimes that just means that it's not the right timing, and God knows the best for you. I truly wish that last summer I didn't spend time so much worrying as just hanging out or like enjoying my vacation as much as I can, because now I can't because I have 5 courses in my master's and I'm applying to things and there's just a lot to do. So enjoy the moments while you can, because in the future there are good things coming and there's a lot more work for you to do. So yeah.